আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং আফ্রিকা এর চতুর্থ পর্ব আজ এবং শেষ পর্ব। আমরা আগের 3টি পর্বে ভারতের পরিব্রাজক আনশ মিশ্রা এর ভ্রমণের এক্সপিরিয়েন্সের সাথে আমরা আফ্রিকা মহাদেশের বিভিন্ন খুঁটিনাটি জানতেছিলাম, তাদের কালচার, তাদের কাস্টম, তাদের লাইফস্টাইল, আমরা কেন সেখানে ঘুরতে যাব, কোথায় ঘুরতে যাব, আফ্রিকা মহাদেশের কোন দেশ কীরকম, সেই বিষয়গুলো আমরা বুঝতেছিলাম। আর আমাদের এই যে ইন্টারভিউটি এটি করতে সাহায্য করছে আমাদের আরেকজন পরিব্রাজক ফাহিম ভাই এবং আরেকটা ছোটো ভাই রাব্বি। তারা সবসময় আমাদের সাথে ছিল এবং আমাদের এই শুটিংয়ের ক্ষেত্রে অনেক হেল্প করছে। তো তারা ছিল ক্যামেরার পিছনে। আজ শেষ পর্বে আমরা বাকি দেশগুলো সম্পর্কে জানবো আফ্রিকা মহাদেশে।
Okay, so now we wanna know something about Angola. It's a country we know it's famous for its like wildlife, full of forests like that, and I think some Portuguese are there.
Yeah. So Angola is in 2 or 3 words I'll say Angola was ruled by Portuguese people. That's why its official language is Portuguese. Second, Angola is a country which is the cheapest petrol is there, 10 rupees per liter. So nobody stop their car whole day. It's like this lifestyle.
Maybe they have a woman billionaire like that.
And let me tell you, one of the expensive after this even one of the expensive city and expensive country also in whole of Africa region. One of the expensive, Luanda, which is capital of Angola country, and there are lots of tribal communities also inside of the Angola country. Angola is a country which had experienced lots of civil war. There were so many landmines are active in Angola even till today. So but now and they have closed their borders, all the land borders since long time for any traveler tourist. It was very tough and hard to get Angola visa, even it was like more than toughest like USA visa. But recently, since last 5 to 6 years, they started receiving tourism, and they plan to expand their country, and they plan to give access to other people, other part of the world. So they're getting good now, though still there are some issues which is going on inside of Angola in terms of tribal community. But it's very rich country, especially, and they are rich because of the oil resource.
Okay, so tell us something about wildlife. Did you explore?
Wildlife, as I said, I didn't go that interior part, but I enjoyed the tribal life of community. That is Muela tribe, which is one of the unique tribe in whole Africa, where they use, especially girls, they use their jewelry with mud, like the soul of mud. They make their all the jewelry from mud.
Okay, nice. Now tell us something about Zambia, another African country.
Zambia is English-speaking country, one of favorite countries so far.
Is it naturally beautiful?
It's naturally beautiful, but it's a plain. That is the country. It's a plain. It's all. There is no mountain in Zambia so far. Very rare you will find. Zambia is full of coal, full of
coal.
And natural resource. Like that's how it's called black diamond. And there is gold, there is diamond, there is so many things. But Zambia is popular for wildlife. Zambia is popular for especially agriculture and cattle agriculture, also agri farming. And Zambia is also full of expats, especially Asian people. So it's very nice country.
Also another thing, as you know, in Africa it's full of desert. Like there is water crisis going on. So how did you face that?
In Zambia there is not like that way.
Not only Zambia, across Africa. Like
Whole Africa, of course, there are lots of issues are going on in whole Africa. Of course, there is lack of sanitization, as I said, in terms of hygiene. Water is one of the biggest challenge in Africa continent. Though they have sea, everywhere is lake. But still, it's just because of lack of political background. If government wants, they can do best. But just because of corruption, bribes, and not good governance, that is the reason that it is still poorest continent in the world so far.
Okay. So now tell something about Malawi, like their daily life, how people are living their daily life.
Malawi is also one of the poorest countries you see in southern Africa, but it's Lake Malawi, which is biggest revenue source for entire country, and fishing, which is one of the leading revenue source also.
Fishing?
Yeah, because of the lake and Tanganyika Lake. If you see
fishing
all
from ocean or lake?
No, from lake which is available there, and also Malawi is very tiny country if you see on map. So half of There I think 60%, if I'm not wrong, their land is in water, rest of the only land. But their agriculture is also good. It's just a small country doing good, but most of the expats are living there. So let me tell you one very important fact here. All these countries are dominating by all the expats people only.
Okay, nice. So now we will know something from you about Zimbabwe. You have to talk about some specific issues. Like one is like their land crisis. They have a big issues between white and black. So they have in past times, like most of the farmlands were occupied by white, but black people are like pushing them out, and a crisis has been made there. Also riots have been occurring frequently. And another thing is like they have some economical crisis. So let us know about these two issues.
Zimbabwe was the only country where the currency was higher than US dollar. So that is the country, and Zimbabwe is still a country where still you can use currency as a US dollar, and that is their official currency. Zimbabwe has their own currency, and Zimbabwe is the only country where every single people of their country became millionaire even one night, and that millionaire guys were not able to buy even one packet bread from 1 million Zimbabwe rupees. So that was the condition, that was the money inflation which happened. The question as you asked also in first way, the difference between black and white people. Of course, Zimbabwe country is full of natural resource. Zimbabwe country is full of agricultural resource. Zimbabwe also have so many diversities. It's like flat, it's a highland, it's a green, it's a desert, it's a mix of everything. And starting way, like before colonization and like during colonization and before independence, most of the part was leading and taken care by white people especially, and who were involved into agriculture. And so once all this independence came, and what happened that they asked to leave those people to leave their country. So what happened that because these African people, especially from Zimbabwe, they were not skilled to do agriculture. So that's how it.
So the black guys, they are not skilled in agriculture.
At that time, they were not having any idea how to do farming, how to do agriculture, how to lead the business. They got the land, they got the business from those people once they left, but they don't know how to carry forward all these things. That's how these countries got, because all the economy were dominating and supporting from those guys, all the experts who were living at that time. And once they left, everything changed even within a night. And there was no job, there was no employment, people were struggling, money from there to it got down, even suddenly zero. So that's how it became. Though still it's struggling, and their currency, it's very worst point right now, and that's why it's also becoming very unstable country in terms of cost of living. If you see, it's very high, and people are struggling to survive.
So still white people are living there?
Very rare people, of course. Some of the recent who are doing business, they are there. The old people who are doing since long time, they have left out, including Indians.
So those who are living there, so they can do their things.
Yeah, because they are the now citizen of those countries.
So now they become citizens.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And it is also a known country to us because it's playing cricket for long.
Yeah, since long time. But see, even the cricket history of Zimbabwe, it's one.
Yeah, cricket history also gone due to the collision between white and black.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so now tell us something about another country, that is Namibia. We wanna know something different about this country, like some Rhodesians are living there. Rhodesians means white people who are living in Africa. So tell us something about those Rhodesian people, their life, their future, their culture.
Namibia is also one of my favorite countries. Namibia is full of desert. Namibia has been known for desert. Swakopmund, if we'll see, that is also full of sea area. And Namib Desert, which is world famous desert, that is in Namibia. One of the picturesque we say landscape you will find, that is only in Namibia. There are so many Bollywood, all the big movies also, they go, people, all these crews, they go there and they shoot movies. Especially one movie in India, Gajni, if you know.
Yeah.
That song, that is.
It was shot in
Namibia only. That is in all desert area. And the question as you asked, of course, there are lots of all the properties. If you go through, you will find all the expats they are living there, and It's dominating by them also, and you will find the similarity till today. There is area only for white people who is doing this business, and there are people who is just African people and they are doing this business. They are not allowed to travel from that area to that area at long time. So that is even till today. You will see that difference. If you go some parts where you can see the development, if you go to that part, you will find like this. So that the basic
People
difference.
don't communicate that much.
No, now it's changing. Now people are well educated, so it's like balancing life. But there is difference which you can notice very, very straightforward once you travel in a movie country.
Okay, nice. So now tell us something about Swaziland. You visit Swaziland.
Swaziland is a kingdom country. It's like
It's a landlocked country.
Yeah, landlocked country inside of the South Africa belt, and it's a monarchy. We say it's a kingdom country where king is ruling entire country since their father generation, and it's only country I think in Africa where king can marry as much as he wants.
Yeah, I watched a documentary.
It's like
Yeah,
every day,
he all-
every year ceremony is going on. So I think so far he is having 15 or 16 wife officially. I don't know exactly the number, but it's one of the nice country, and it's called Switzerland of Africa
Why it's called Switzerland?
because of greenery, because of landscape. It's one of the greenest and one of the most beautiful country in Southern Africa.
And people are having good life.
Very life I'll not compare again. It's political, but the way it's design and very small country, like traditionally rich. That's what it is.
Okay, thank you. So we wanna know something about Botswana.
Botswana is a desert country, full of desert.
Does it have any mountain like that?
There is no mountain. Botswana is full of desert, but there is so many deltas. Botswana is of course known for their wildlife and especially national parks, and 60 percentile of country is full of desert only. So there are only 4 or 5 cities which is just where people are living. Rest of the things are just desert. And Botswana is a country which is the top 5 diamond producer in the world. So all the diamond which is you are having in your country, it's from Botswana.
So who are helping them to take it out from?
It's all the government. Like of course now it's there are so many big industries, big companies which is involved with the government. So like government is the boss of the entire diamond industry there. It's like, but you as an investor, you as a businessman, you have some shares to give to government, and then you can do business.
So did you walk around over that desert?
Yeah, I traveled 2 or 3 cities of entire Botswana countries, and also I went to meet one of the tribe. And Botswana and Namibia is my favorite country, as I said, where I met with those tribes which is popular for their click language. So these tribes are available in Botswana and Namibia only.
Okay, nice. Did you find any rattlesnake there?
There were many times when I got encountered from all these wildlife. I got encountered from lion, leopard, elephant, all the African wildlife or natural animals which you can call. I think I saw first time real in front of my eyes, only in Africa, and that can only possible in Africa.
Nice. Okay, so we missed one country from Central Africa, that is Republic of Congo. We heard something from you about DRC, but now tell us something about RC.
Republic of Congo, which is capital of Brazzaville. It's almost everything similar to Democratic Republic of Congo, but there are some things which is like Democratic of Republic Congo. Most of the time, if you see, it has been ruled from France, and that also has been ruled few parts of France, and also if we'll go through because of the river, they both country got the name because of the Congo river. And Republic of Congo is a country which is bit stable country, safe country as compared to the Democratic Republic of Congo.
It's more safe than.
It's better than Democratic Republic of Congo.
So not much political crisis there.
It's there. Whole Congo, it's all about Congo. So both Congo have their natural resources.
Yeah, we grew up listening that civil war is going on in Congo.
Anything can happen between all these
Yeah.
countries. And especially it's known for pygmy tribes. So one of the shortest people on the earth, if you want to see, they are in Congo forest.
Okay. So now we know a neighboring country of Rwanda, that is Burundi. So can you tell us something about the religious practice?
Okay, Burundi is the poorest country in the world. On 198 is the ranking. I think second or third poorest country in the world. and the lifestyle of Burundi is painful. It's crime. People are struggling to have even normal lifestyle. They don't have infrastructure, they don't have house, they don't have food, and it's the best part of that country is people are smiling. Burundian, we say, most happiest person in entire earth, and it's a nice country. And banana, so that is I think lifeline of Burundi country. And as we say in Bangladesh, if you know, so rickshaw is the lifeline of Bangladesh, I can say. So in Burundi country, cycle is the lifeline of that country. Wherever you go, you will find everybody is having cycle.
Okay, so the last country of your journey, of your African journey, that is Mozambique. So Mozambique is a big country.
I don't know how you ask this question as a last, so let me tell you, this is the only country which I would never try to travel ever in my life. I think so. That is Mozambique country, one of the country which is full of resources, full of I think biggest beach in Africa, that is in Mozambique. One of the richest country in Africa, that is Mozambique. But one of the most corrupted country also, one of the least safety zone country, that is also Mozambique. And I had so much issues with Mozambican army, and I got so much intervene. I had issues,
So
and there is a kidnapping is very common in Mozambique country. So I think that is the only country which even I'll advise to not try.
I had a guest from consulting few months back, who is Indian, who is from Kerala, who is doing job in Mozambique for several years there. So now he is traveling. He left Mozambique.
And in Mozambique, if you see, one of the oldest temple in whole Africa, and first entry of Indian or Asian in Africa.
Hindu temple.
Yeah, one of the oldest Hindu temple in Mozambique country only, and that was the root of
which deity?
It's almost more than 500, 600
Of
years.
which deity? Like who is goddess? Gods or goddess?
It's like mix because in India, of course, we know in Hinduism, if you see Lord Ganesha, Sri Krishna, Jagannath, because most of the people were Gujarati, Sindhi, Marwadi, and South Indian people who were doing spice trading that time. So all they went since 5 years back with boat, ship. There was no flight. So that's the reason that you will find Shiv temple is mostly there. And now the new generation which they went there, so they have different types of temples are there. Though three oldest temple in whole Africa, that is in Mozambique, and Elia the Mozambique, which is the island of that country, is one of the popular place. And the first Indian establishment also, if you see in Africa, that is from Kenya and that is from Mozambique country. And of course, one of the richest dominant group of Mozambique country are Indian only, and that's the reason that they are getting kidnapped in that country also.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much. You did a great job. You traveled across Africa, and we are now inspired by you. We also should visit Africa, and we also should know about Africa more. We also should see how Africa beautiful is from our own eyes. So thanks a lot, and giving us time, and our journey will continue.
Before closing this video, I'll just share some of my positive and just one or two lines as a suggestion, as a guidelines to travel in Africa. So whatever I said, guys, I think this is one of my own experiences which I had during my Africa journey. Out of all these experiences which I told you, let me tell you, Africa is one of the best continent to travel, to explore. African people are one of the best people so far during whole of my traveling life. They are the kindest also. Though I had so many incidents during my travel, but still I'm live in front of you. That's the beauty of Africa also. And that is the continent where I had and I got a chance to meet one of the richest people and one of the poorest people in that continent, but still I got the same kind of love. That's also the beauty of Africa and African people. And kindest people, enjoyable people, whatever you want to say, that is all within Africa continent. I think I can say, if I want to die somewhere, so that is also one of my continent which I would love to die. So it's very close to my heart. And all the African people, if you're watching this video, I think you are from my bottom of my heart a big salute that you are still surviving, you are living, and you are living your dream, you are living your life. And I hope we should learn so many things from you, whatever you have, to the world. And a big salute, and wherever you are, please proud yourself that you are African. Never think that you are black or you are white. You are the shine and you are the power and you are the supreme of your own continent. Love you, Africa.
Yeah, if Africa changes a lot, then it will impact greatly on world various issues like world economy, world health.
Yeah.
So we need Africa. We are with Africa, and we will work together with Africa.
Yeah. And thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mohammed.
thank you,
It was
thank
nice meeting.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you,
guys.
thank you.
Bye bye. Take care. Bangladesh. Love you.
ওয়েট একটা ছবি তুলি